smoke weed, talk shit like Larry Pippen.
So let's send you up to Chicago, and we'll say hello to Brandon Guyton and Charlie.
Whole country in recession, but Wayne's different. I'm a Maybach rider. I had to drive it one time. I got a cool black driver. Can't walk around with guns. I got a dude that got it. Don't worry if I'm shooting, as long as you don't get shot.
First down, Bridgewater. Swings it out to the flat for Freeman.
And
he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. A good safe pass there right off the bat.
That's almost a rhythm play. That's what we like to call it. Get them into rhythm early, something safe, something they're confident about, something they feel good. And once that's completed, then you just keep moving from there because the confidence elevates.
Out to the flat, that's complete to his running back. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him to football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit. But get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make someone miss in the open field.
Put some in the building. You just that movement. After that movement, then I did blade.
They'll run for the first time with Devontae Freeman. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. And after the play on the ground, that brings up 2nd down here. Play fake. Bridgewater. He's got time. He's got it complete to Diggs right side. And he gets us all the way down inside the 15, just shy of the 10.
We saw him hit a big play there on a deep post, and most of the time, the post isn't available because usually you have defenders in the middle of the field. If you throw enough curls and crossing routes and underneath routes, I know from experience, they get tired of watching those guys get caught. They start to creep up a little bit, and that's when you can hit them big over the top.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. They're starting 11 defensively for the Bears.
Kyle Fuller, one of those new breed, complete defensive backs. Eager to tackle, but a better cover man.
2nd down, Bridgewater. He goes underneath to Freeman. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Give it 7 on the play. And just like that, it's 3rd down. And the pocket's been protected pretty good here so far on the opening drive.
Well, he's talking about confidence in runners and catchers and quarterbacks. How about the protection detail? They're not allowing anyone near the guy throwing the football.
Bridgewater on 3rd and 2.
Damn.
This is going to be incomplete.
Man, I'm so high. I got any
tendency here on this 3rd down. They could have run it or passed it. Either one was available. They chose to try and get it through the air, but they were unsuccessful.
And Frank's kick is good. And the Vikings have a 3-0 lead. So they come into enemy territory. Nice drive to start the game, but they probably wanted 6. They only got 3.
I agree with you totally. That's the expectation. If you get the ball and you start moving it and you're rolling, you think you're going to end up in the end zone. They should be happy with the 3. A good way to get things going here in this game.
Happy big chucks. Happy time, bitch. Yeah, man.
They'll run it now out of the gun. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle.
And the D-line pitching together must be expecting the run. He'll drop the throw. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. Fights off another.
I think the second tackle would have worked out first.
A nice gain of 21 yards.
And when you have a guy who's back to his side of the football, you don't just use him strictly for check downs or dump offs. You make him part of your primary passing attack because what you're trying to do is get him into open field and then let him make people miss and advance the football.
So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. And with this offense, one guy to key in on defensively is Kevin White.
Had to battle injuries at the start of his career, but boy, he's ready to fulfill his promise. An absolute beast downfield.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Looks for White, but it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And his crew will take over with the football at the 35-yard line. And now out comes Minnesota. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But let's have to remember, they did put points on the board. And this league, you do take points when you can get them, not easily, though.
If you don't know, you better ask who I be.
They go play action here on first down. He couldn't quite hold it.
Hit the fullback, Mike.
Ball pops out, incomplete.
West side, don't get out of line.
They come up in an empty set. 4 wide receivers, 1 tight end. Throwing again, Bridgewater on 2nd and 10. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here, he throws it away, and now it's 3rd.
It's a tried-and-true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball, and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. So a 2nd down incompletion now brings up 3rd down.
I miss you,
Bridgewater. Flushed out right. Now he's going to go up top over the middle. And that's caught inside the 30. A big 30-yard play on 3rd.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that and have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance, that'll drive a team towards a victory.
So for that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve.
OG told me to mark it with the block. Keeping it around since they had Martin with the block.
Freeman on 1st and 10. And he'll get about 5 here. He'll take this down inside the 20-yard line.
Some runs are blocked so well,
I got these
you almost forget that sometimes to carry the ball in the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line is really well done.
That's why I'm in my trips in the Globetrotters.
A 2nd down throw for Bridgewater.
No. Oh, shit.
And that'll be incomplete. Trying to get that in the hands of Devontae Freeman that time. And it's 3rd and 4.
And there's a good opportunity to just run a ride there. A drop pass. I guess that's why they call them running backs and not catching backs.
And defensively going with a dime set. 6 DBs on 3rd and 4. Here's Bridgewater. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll have the 1st down, getting this one to the 14-yard line.
And fits the exact right word. Over the middle, there's almost always traffic, so anytime you're a receiver in that area, you're not just focused on catching the football. You're wondering where the going to come from, right? There's always someone there, able to concentrate,
Then to make a big smile,
and even
drop
able
and lose
to
a
get
plan.
to the end with a short run.
Trying to flare from the track and do the shit deep in the track to do. I got to run like a kid. Go ahead with me. I put up on the head and the kid.
There'll be a pickup of just 2, and that'll bring up a 3rd down.
I'm going to show my age here a little bit.
I got to get in on the red zone.
Safety valve.
Off that zone.
Big part of the passing offense.
Quit acting like you're so old. You're only 65. Bridgewater from the gun on 3rd down. This will be caught at about the 5. Give him 8 on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down.
Well, it wasn't a big strike, but that completion put them in really great range. What do we have now, 4th and inches?
Yeah, it's not more than a half a foot.
You know what I would do here?
You would always go
Every
for
time
it.
I bang out, I call the bang out. Yeah, my name in it.
Bridgewater with a keeper. They'll give him a yard on the play. And the
But I
decision to
wasn't
go
eating
for
with
it
it, man,
pays
so I
off.
ain't
They've
get
got
it.
it first and goal.
One of the hallmarks of their success this year, they've been
You
fearless
gotta
on
be
fourth
kidding
down,
me.
and they convert another one right here to move the chains.
A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's
Now that I'm
second
about
down.
to take a
No
flip.
matter what
Some of these
defenses
niggas
call
is
versus
bad,
the
so
running
I'm gonna
front,
flip things.
linebackers are telling the defensive
You
guys up
call me
front,
entrepreneur, man.
you
I'm
take
taking
care of the
fucking hits.
offensive line,
This ain't no
keep
story.
us uncovered, let us run to the ball, we'll make big plays. Well, that paid off
Time to
there.
get focused now.
All the guys up front, the big fellas, they controlled the 5 offensive linemen. That allowed the linebackers to just see the openings, sprint through the gap, and snuff that play out in a hurry.
And the seemingly endless drive continues. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Bridgewater. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Their dangerous wide receiver. His second touchdown on the season. And the Vikings find a way to stretch their lead. And this one through the uprights and good.
One more stop. This shit over with.
Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. Looked like they had something going last drive. Then the interception happened. Will they recover?
The memory they need to keep with them is that they did have something going. They were moving the ball on offense, had a nice sequence going. Don't worry about the other part. You can't get that back. Let's go back to what you were doing well before.
I thought you were going to say they need to have no memory, but remember the good part, forget the bad.
I like that even better.
And they'll go with a ground attack here. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
But there's another example of why they haven't scored any points so far. I think it's time to abandon the run game, spread things out, and go to the air. It certainly can't be any worse than what they've done so far.
Ain't scorecard play D, my nigga.
They're going to look to throw. They go screenplay to Langford. And some room to work. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40.
That was a beautifully executed screen pass. Let the rushers get upfield. The blocking forms in front. Lofted it to the runner. And now, not only does he have open space in front of him, he's got an escort as well, and they pick up big yardage.
Back to throw now on first down. And it's free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
As tight ends go, he might not provide the super flashy plays very often, but he's pretty reliable. Usually an excellent target. And normally catches what's thrown to him, but he didn't on that play.
And a reception made by Alshon Jeffrey. That one goes for 13 yards, and he moves the sticks. And the offense lining up 1st and 10. And now the passing game here in the second quarter starting to heat up a little bit.
Don't you feel the rhythm starting to happen, right? You see it now. The confidence is starting to rise. I think now's a play caller. Because that has happened, you lean on it a little bit more. You don't go totally away from running the football, but you do say, guess what? We can throw it well with a whole lot of confidence.
No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
Well, it's been the air game that's taken them down on this drive before they finally turned around and handed it off on the last play.
And now they're looking for the big boys to get them in the end zone. Couldn't do it there.
Come up and get these bags, okay? Wait, but I gotta get these bags.
Yeah, it's cold.
Pass block a lot on this drive. Will they be able to revert and fire out and create some space in the run game?
And from the 3 now, it's 2nd and goal. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. A great play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Bears draw a bit closer. Oh, he missed it. No good. So this remains a 4-point game. The lead cut to just 4 as they kick it away and turn things over to their D. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. And the Vikings now heading onto the field. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
Time running out here on the play clock. Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. Now a play fake here on 1st down. He's got the connection over the middle to Diggs. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
And he'll be brought down right around the 37. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
I think that's a big pickup for a 1st down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a 1st down, executed it to perfection. 1st down and 10 now for the offensive group. Bridgewater now looking to throw on 1st. The left side caught by Diggs. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. Completed pass play. Now let's see if they go back to the air or to the ground.
Let's go.
Play fake. Bridgewater. He's got it complete to Diggs, right side. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. It's a gain of 5. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. So still in search of the 1st down after that last completion. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. Officially a gain of just a yard there, but they do convert on 3rd and inches. Two minutes to go here in the 1st half. We're back to Soldier Field following this short break. They come out here in the eye. Back to the ground, this time with Freeman. So he got free of 1 tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot else. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Now, that's the type of play that'll fire up a defense, hold them to 1 yard on a first down run. It'll be interesting to see if the offense decides to press the run at all or if they'll abandon it now after gaining only 1 on that play.
See if they stay on the ground for second down. Now it's a bootleg with Bridgewater. Sliding out of the pocket. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down.
Partners, a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the ball, as we just saw there.
On play action, it's Bridgewater. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. And the corner blitz gets him that time as he goes down for a short loss. Now the Bears electing to call a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. And this is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Now he'll let it go deep down the left sideline. And they went big on first down, proves unfruitful.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play. And guess what? They took a shot. How are you going to win it? And in this case, they managed to get it done.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And now out comes Minnesota. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that could change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
They're going to hurry back to the line now. A second down throw for Bridgewater. He's going to float this one deep right side. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
Well, they went for the big play there, but that drop could really hurt their momentum.
And the offense looks to pick up the first here on 3rd after that incompletion. On 3rd down, Bridgewater. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. On 1st and 10, Bridgewater. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Bryce Callahan. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. The Bears offense now heading back out onto the field. And with great field position here, chance for some points before the break.
That's prime real estate. Just have to decide how they want to try and take their shot to try and put those points on the board.
We have hit halftimes. Okay, so Larry apparently giving us the silent treatment all of a sudden, and we're going to skip ahead to quarter number 3. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. So here's the Bears offense now as they get set to start this 3rd quarter. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there, just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up.
Hurry up, here we go.
the shotgun. He'll look to throw. Jeffrey reels it in over the middle. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks. Shift together here from the D-line. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard. Making the stop there, Daniil Hunter.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held them to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. Give him 3 on the screen. He couldn't break free, and it's 3rd down. So 3rd and medium here, 3rd and 5.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short gain.
It's a gain of 5 on the play, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. Here's Pat O'Donnell now as he's on a punt for the first time this afternoon. And it's a fake here on 4th and inches. And he's not going to get to the marker. And that's a turnover on downs. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. And following the interception. No, you just throw that out the window.
I think you are. I don't think that they...
And he's going to be taken down. Bridgewater now on 2nd down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. But pretty good coverage there, and both of these defenses, they've had good coverage throughout this one.
No doubt about it, and in today's NFL, where we're used to a bit more scoring, this feels almost like a well-pitched game in baseball on both sides, where the tension continues to build. Who's going to make the big play?
On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. And a shot taken on 3rd down, unsuccessful. 4th down now. Here's Brian Anger now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And here's a very low line drive, almost whiffed on it. This is taken at the 18. Officially, that'll be marked down as just a 28-yard punt. And it'll be 1st and 10 Bears from deep in their own territory. The Bears offense now gets set to head back onto the field. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say maybe makes that offense feel good, but when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
Wasn't that long ago that the NFL guys really didn't adopt much from the college game. But one thing that has crept in there is spreading things out, opening things up. Not even just in tempo, but maybe getting better line splits and spreading the field. I think that would be a great strategy right now to try and open things up in the run game. I know where we're headed on this. Terrific catch, gets his feet down, sets up a 4th down and short situation. But I bet we're wondering, why didn't he get to the 1st down marker running his route? Am I correct?
You got to know where the marker is, right?
Got to figure it out. I know every receiver is taught that. Sometimes circumstances change it. At least they have an opportunity to make a decision with not much yardage to go.
And now out comes Minnesota. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful you're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Second down, Bridgewater. He goes underneath to Freeman. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Stephon Diggs, his intended receiver. And it's second down.
One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And on that one, they had the fly, just sending a guy downfield with the in route accompanying it, what people call a dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath after the clear out. In this case, though, they're not able to get it done.
Yeah, they said forget the underneath route. They went for the guy on the fly, but as you said, incomplete. A nice job to get 8 there after the incompletion, and now they'll look at a 3rd and 2 coming up.
And once again, leverage wins. The offensive line, lower than the defensive front. They moved them and found some good space for the guy carrying the ball.
Let's go.
On 3rd down, Devontae Freeman. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue.
Well, how many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary. That led to a really nice game.
They run. Devontae Freeman. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
Now the Georgia Southern man. This is Jerick McKinnon. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
And that's a nice pickup of a first down on that 2nd down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that play on any down.
They come out here in the eye. Here again is McKinnon. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. It's a good gain of 11. Sets them up 1st and goal.
That's another nice run, and I have to tell you, some of the coaches that I played for, their philosophies were always different when they see a guy running the ball well. Some of them wanted to immediately go to play action and throw it now because it's wide open. While other coaches said, you know something? Until they stop him, that big boy's going to keep getting the football. And that might be the direction that they're going to go right now.
They'll run here with Freeman. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. The 4th quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
Call it a 1-yard gain on the play, and that is going to set up 3rd and goal.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
And now for the offense, this is play number 11 here on this drive. 3rd and goal for Bridgewater. Quick hitter here, it's complete. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
They got the completion, but they didn't get the first down. So you got to think if you're on the defensive side of the ball, you're pretty happy with what you just accomplished there.
Yeah, guy, like you said, got him out of bounds, stopped the clock, kept him short of the marker. Now the Bears electing to call a timeout defensively. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. Here we go, a big play and a tight game late. They're going on 4th and goal. They come out here in the eye, and he'll get in. Touchdown, Minnesota. Teddy Bridgewater with his second touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Vikings are going to add on to their lead. And with that, the lead is up to 8. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
so well. Go to something else.
And maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. It'll be a 3-yard gain, and that'll make it a 2nd down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
He'll drop to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Won't necessarily reflect in ours, right, the overall game sheet, but you and I know that they keep count on pressures, hits on quarterbacks, all those things, hoping to increase that throughout the game. And here we are in the fourth quarter, and they got a big one.
And such a close game, a very big one. They'll set up to throw. And Jeffrey's got it. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Tough day. Tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. They'll drop to throw. He hits White, complete. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the first down. And that's what he just did.
Good job by the O-line. Quarterback had time to go through his checks. That's one you need to take advantage of.
A perfect situation, and they're unable to take advantage of it. When you have that much time to scan the field, you have to find an open receiver.
Caught right side is Jeffrey. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Now back to throw. It's grabbed over the middle by White. And he's going to have a first down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line. So he makes the grab and the chains move forward.
Nice job by the offensive line giving them time to complete that first down pass.
And he'll take this one down near the 15. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. And they're going to speed things up here.
Well, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. They control the clock, they control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
And just play after play after play on this long drive for the offense. They come out here in the eye. They come out with one back and 3 tight ends. They'll look to run with Langford. Call it no gain, and it's going to be 2nd and goal. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is, and really a lot of the time they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
They're held again, and do we have a goal line stand brewing? It's 3rd and goal.
Here we go now.
And now it's 2nd and goal. Again, it's Langford. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. Jeremy Langford, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And now the Bears are within a 2-point conversion of tying up the game. All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come. They'll look to throw. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion, no good. And the failure to convert and tie the game, now the pressure shifts back to the defense.
But I think it was the right play. I think it was the right call to try and tie the game there. Kick an extra point, you're still down 1. What's the sense? I like what they did.
Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21-yard line. And now out comes Minnesota. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. Bridgewater now looking to throw on first. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Time for a break. We're back to see what happens after this. So they complete the pass, and now they face a 2nd down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. And now the Bears going to signal for another timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Bridgewater. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
On 3rd and 1, I think everyone in the stadium thought they'd try and run the football there, but they tried to surprise the defense and hit something through the air. Instead, it results in an incompletion.
This is taken at the 15. A good return there, 17 yards, and the Bears take over. Here's the Chicago offense coming back out onto the field. Last time they were out, they scored. Still trailing here, though, so some work to do.
But it's okay in terms of mindset. Because they scored the last time, they're not quite as worried about being down on the scoreboard because now their confidence is a little bit higher. They feel like they got something going, and they feel like they can attack again and put more points on the board.
Are you scoreboard watching if you're the offense, or are you just focused on this drive?
We wouldn't be telling the truth if we said that they didn't scoreboard watch. Everyone does it to some extent. But you've got to set it aside right now and just focus on this series. That'll take care of the scoreboard if they punch it into the end zone. We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
And the offense looking to pick up the 1st down after the 2nd down incompletion. The lone setback is Langford. He's back to throw. Finding time. Wide open receiver complete. And they're able to convert on 3rd with a solid gain of 23.
Quarterbacks love slant routes because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision, and receivers love them as well because they're getting the ball on the move and able to catch it and try and get upfield and gain additional yardage.
They'll look to throw. And that play will go nowhere, losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. And now they're in the hurry-up. Back to throw. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. It's a gain of 7, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation. He'll look to throw. Deep drop. And that is incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Richard Rodgers, that time. And it's 4th down. They got pressure there and only rushing 3.
And there's a defensive coordinator right now who is celebrating not just getting home with 3 there, but realizing if that's the type of pressure he can get in the entire game, then his pass defense is going to be excellent. You're dropping 8. Where are you going to go with the football?
The defensive line disperses a little bit here, maybe expecting a pass.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. No. Check. Patriot.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 20-yard line.
And that's a big pickup of a first down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And this one will not work out. It is incomplete.